North Avenue is not just a current partner. North Avenue is literally a founding partner of Street Grace. The vision, the mission, and the birthing of that occurred with North Avenue not being a piece of it, but leading it all the way along. And you guys have not wavered for the last 12 years. So there's really no way to put into words what that meant. I mean, you know how important it is for anything to be built on a solid foundation. And North Avenue has been and continues to be a part of that foundation. And so we don't take it for granted, but every single year there are new implications as a result of it. There are new lives that are affected, and there are new aspects of the ministry and the mission that are impacted from a result of it. So it's one of the partnerships that when people say North Avenue Presbyterian, we kind of, our hearts warm and we kind of melt, because it goes back to its inception. You were a part of it before it was even named. We're wonderfully excited about 2021. 2020 has even been a great year, but 2021 will be even better. There's some foundational things that are being laid. One of them is the technology piece that we've been utilizing to capture and collect information and create deterrence messaging around those attempting to purchase sex with children has been repurposed now and built into a larger platform that can be utilized by law enforcement nationwide. So not only will it be used for research, not only will it be used as deterrence, it will also be used for arrest and prosecution. That's a wonderfully exciting thing. In the last 12 months, even with the pandemic, we've seen more than 26,000 transactions of people attempting to purchase sex with children get disrupted. Next year, that number will probably more than double. Secondly, we're launching our largest initiative in the history of the organization in 2021, and that is an initiative called Help Locker, and that will be using social media platforms, those that are have a tendency to be hypersexualized for middle school and high schoolers, so that we can get messages of truth, messages of clarity, and factually accurate information in the hands of middle schoolers and high schoolers, who are the primary targets and the highest at risk for this particular crime and for this particular evil. Just a couple of weeks ago, before we fully announced or launched the campaign, we had one video that we posted alone that has already garnered over 4.5 million views between middle school and high schoolers, and we have over 140,000 followers, and we've not said a public word yet about the campaign that we will launch in 2021. We think that 2021, through this campaign, through Help Locker and the youth leadership academies that we're doing, will position us to reach over 500,000 people in that 12 to 18-year-old block in 2021. And by 2022, we anticipate over 1 million middle schoolers and high schoolers that will be engaging with this messaging and platform on an annual basis. It's the most significant thing we've ever undertaken. You've been a part of every life and every piece that's been touched. Every person that's been touched has some credit back to North Avenue Presbyterian in a meaningful way.
So we are always so grateful at FCS for our church partners who support our work. It is a big part of our success. We have a model where we earn 2/3 of our revenue through our programs, and we raise 1/3 of it. And North Avenue falls into that, 1/3 that we raise. And that 1/3 is crucial because it is really where we are able to be more innovative in addressing issues around poverty and our neighborhood-based community development. It also deepens our ability to make things affordable, whether it's our homes or items in our store. And so it's the church's money going into that area of our work that really deepens and makes the impact just stronger for our work.
I would just add, I think I saw tangibly this summer when we suffered the vandalism in the wake of Rayshard Brooks murder. And I think North Avenue responded very tangibly. They bought pizza for the volunteers and the staff who were there cleaning up. I received a lot of phone calls and texts and emails and checking on how things were going. So I felt a ton of support in that way, which is also incredibly important. And so it felt really good to have the church behind us in ways more than just giving us money, which is important, but there's also other things that are important as well.
North Avenue has decades of history with FCS. And this has been a relationship that's gone on for years and years and years. And North Avenue's fingerprints are all over the work of FCS and the communities in which we've worked in. And so it's exciting to know that that relationship will just continue to grow, and that North Avenue can really be a part of creating neighborhoods in Atlanta that are, mixed income, that are about equity, that are working towards racial justice, that are really thriving, and it's great that North Avenue gets to be a part of that.
We have a community that we meet with here on Sunday mornings that come, and we get the chance to fellowship, build relationships, break bread, and bring across the good word of God. And at the same time, we're able to provide some basics: toothbrush, toothpaste, pair of shoes and a shirt, and anything that we have of that nature. Now, going forward, we have a plan now, and to bring about and have, if God's willing, to birth our 2-stall shower trailer. That now we can bring it and utilize it right here on the deck with our community, as well as serve a lot of the homeless community around the city. A good shower gives one self-esteem and dignity about themselves. And being honest, each one of us as God's children deserve the right to have access to soap and water and cleanliness. And that's how it would be very supportive, very going forward to help Feet on the Street accomplish this mission.
On behalf of the GO team, I would like to thank you for your ongoing support and generosity that allows us to partner with over 30 individuals and organizations locally and globally. These past months have been challenging for all of us, but it has been an honor and a privilege to see how our mission partners have responded, not only to the needs that have arisen from the pandemic, but also the opportunities to share the love and hope of Jesus to those they support. Missions has always been a strong part of who we are at North Avenue. We ask that you prayerfully continue to support the amazing work we get to do as we join God in bringing peace, hope, justice, and love to our world, a world He loves so deeply. Thank you.